Finger guns, or am I just saying week 11? Week 11. Look, man, Albert, just like old times, Albert already in the chat. Oh, much appreciated.
He's got some trade questions at the deadline. He's in a hurry.
Tell you, Albert is ready to roll. I love it, man. Appreciate you hopping in here right off the bat. We got Zappa in here, already got questions and whatnot. Guys, we are about to get rolling. First of all, though, Kyle, week 11, what the heck is up with that, dude?
I don't know. It's going too fast, and it's all been negative on my teams, at least. So the quicker the better, I guess, for me this year.
Misery over with at this point. Like,
we're rolling downhill, you know?
I feel like this year's been such a crapshoot for everybody that pretty much all of my leagues have like one or two teams that are pretty much guaranteed to be in the playoffs, you know, sitting at about 7-2, or better now, I guess. Sorry, I guess we're going into week 11 now, but 8-2, you know, and then you just got a chunk of teams that are kind of sitting at 6-4, 5-5, 4-6. You know, they're just all kind of chunked there together, and who knows how things are going to turn out for them.
Yeah, it's just been a weird year, man. Everything is on the extremes.
Yep.
You're either really bad and have really bad luck, or you're just crushing everything and nobody's getting hurt on your team. Like,
there's
no in between.
I don't feel like the teams that are doing great are avoiding injuries as much as they've just had weird players going off for them. Like, oh, I just happen to have Rico Dowdle, and look at me, now my team's going off. And it's like, what? Like,
that's when I started winning games again in our league, you know, like all of a sudden Dowdle starts playing well and hey, I'm winning games. Great.
Yep, exactly. But for the most part, yeah, my fantasy team is playing bad. So if you need a shirt like this, you can go to fsan.shop. You'll see the code below for FFCK15 for 15% off all your orders there. We've got funny shirts like this. We've got shirts or hats like what Kyle's wearing there of the brand and whatnot. So we got all kinds of good gear in there.
This is an old sweatshirt. This is not on the site.
Yeah, you can't get the boom bust. I don't think you can get
this is from way back in the day when me and Corey first started. Like,
yeah, that was our COVID brand right there. But we do have a show called Boom Bust that we use that logo.
I also have a bunch of teams that I should just call Bust.
That's true. Yeah. Show us your bust. Anyways, all right. So let's get over here. We got Zappa in the house. Let's see. Troy Franklin, Bucky, and Vidal for Jay Jettas. I have Kyron and Josh. I'm going to guess Jacobs there as running backs. So, would you trade Vidal, Bucky, and Franklin for Jay Jettas?
Yep.
Yeah, I would do that.
I mean, Franklin's been playing pretty good. He's actually been outplaying Sutton. But you're swapping him for Jettas. That's a win. Vidal, Hampton will be back after their bye, so he's temporary. Bucky, who knows when he'll be back? They have no timetable still.
Exactly.
It's his shoulder that's giving him issues, and they have no idea when he'll be back. You know, I think it's totally worth this, and you still get a running back.
Yeah, I agree. And this is kind of the time to be making moves like this too. You're getting up on your trade deadline, and you know, you kind of know if you're making that push for the playoffs or if you're not. You know, so if you're making that push for the playoffs, time to get rid of some of that extra weight, especially though, like. The thought that this is even possible with Vidal and Troy Franklin in there, like Bucky is really the only thing worthwhile in that trade that you're giving up. So you're talking about two other guys that you just got off the waiver wire. Okay, congrats. You know, like that's a great deal if you can get that. I'm smashing yes if that's there. So I want Jay Jettas. And so let's see. We got Frazil. What's up, man? Welcome back in. Bill, Watson, Parker, Spears, or Monangai in flex, half PPR.
Half PPR. All right.
I think we're passing on Bill all formats.
Well, he's playing Miami. But here's the thing. He's playing Miami. Great matchup. But they're going to be behind the whole time without Jaden Daniels.
I was going to say, okay. So
it feels like a trap because he's been wasting other good matchups. Like Bill is unstartable at this point.
Yes. I
would probably drop him depending on what's on your roster.
Yeah. would agree with that. But I feel like Miami has been a little bit more picky with running backs lately. I feel like they started off giving up huge number stuff, and lately they just kind of haven't been. The
Yeah.
James got 10 points against them this last week. I remember. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some other teams they've played recently. Derrick Henry got 13 points against them. You know, he should have gone off for huge numbers. Who else has Miami played against lately?
Junk.
Let's see. Atlanta. So let's see. Bijan.
I was just thinking of one. It wasn't him. I was just thinking
Bijan
of
got 6.3 against them. Cleveland. But I'm not sure. Maybe Judkins did play against them. Oh yeah, so he had 26.4. So Judkins is the last running back. The Dolphins have controlled Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, and James Cook. Like, are you kidding me with that?
Well, their passing game seems to be clicking better, which is helping.
Yes,
Like,
I agree.
run up scores, so people aren't running just run against them. Like, they're able to, play defense because they're pretty good against the pass.
Yeah, they're doing decent. So I don't know that necessarily like the Dolphins' run defense is just that. I'm thinking Dallas run defense is the weakest. So
I don't think it will be anymore.
yeah, I think they toughened it up a little bit, but
I'll be real interested to see how that goes this weekend for sure.
yeah, that defense is just a mess as a whole. And so, anyways, yeah, I'm not sure on that. Let's see. So let's actually, sorry, I guess back to the question here. Who is Spears playing against?
Houston.
Okay.
Who's pretty good against the run, but he's also the better pass catcher. Monongai is back to backup role. We saw that this last week. And I don't love the Minnesota matchup anyways.
Yeah.
Parker is playing Los Angeles. Don't love that matchup. I like Watson's matchup against New York, the Giants.
Yeah.
If I wish New York. So for me, like, it's between Spears and Watson, and I'll probably go Spears just because we know he'll get more touches. And Watson, you just don't know.
Yeah, Watson is a crapshoot. Watson should be getting the ball more, but Love, like, I watched him the other night, and Love wasn't even looking his direction almost hardly ever. Like, he didn't even turn to the right side of the field. Like,
yeah,
it was interesting. It was very surprising because I figured with Golden being out, with Kraft being hurt now, like, I was like, oh, here comes Christian Watson.
Nope.
Mediocre.
And maybe this is the week they get him. Maybe this is the week they really get him going against this New York Giants defense. But I can't trust that.
Well, I thought they had him going against Pittsburgh when he put up 14.5 points. But I mean, he's getting 4 targets a game. That's what he's getting. Exactly. And he did have one more like 22-yard catch called back. But that's still not a lot. That would have put him at like 10 points.
Yeah.
But it's still just not that good.
I guess I'll put it this way, and we do this on Sundays a lot. Spears, if you need a floor. Watson, if you think you're going to get whooped and you need a big play and you want to try to bank on that, go that way.
Yeah, I did that exact same thing this week. I had to pick between Watson and Monongai. I picked Watson because I needed a bigger boom. And it didn't pay off for me, but that's how I chose.
The same.
Yeah, they scored about the same. I ended up winning still because Jalen Hurts had a horrible game. So I still ended up winning by 3 points, but it was close.
Quarterbacks had rough days this week.
Oh, yeah. Well, I started Bo Nix in that same game who got me 7 points. So, yeah, it was rough.
I started Sam Darnold against somebody, against Mom in our family league. She had JSN and Charbonnet, and I said, thank you, Darnold. Mm-hmm. He got me 7 points. And then I had Love on my bench who did worse. So I was like, holy crap.
It was a bad week. A lot of low-scoring games this week. It was weird.
Well, except for Darnold. The Sunday late slate.
Yeah.
It was all 40-something to 20-something. It was crazy. There was a glitch in the matrix. Two of the 3 ended 44-22.
Well, yeah, it was either you had a couple players that went really big time. You had like Achane and Jonathan Taylor and stuff, or you had all these other players who just completely flopped. It was rough. All right, let's get back over here to the chat really quick. Zappa, he wanted Josh, Bucky, and Vidal for Jay Jettas. He's tripping. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think
if he wants that, he's not settling for what you're offering. Then
he said for Jettas and Mason. Yeah, Mason's really not worth anything now. I'm surprised when Aaron Jones came back that they gave so much back to him, honestly. And he's doing good.
Even split, but I got the hiccup. Sorry.
Yeah, get that out of here, Kyle. No, Aaron Jones has come back pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually looking up Mason.
My cat just attacked me. I'm sorry.
And yeah, I mean they're splitting work. I mean Aaron Jones came back and immediately just took the backfield back. That was
I thought it'd be a pretty even split, but he took it back over.
Yep. So that was very shocking.
Very surprising.
All right, let's see. One. Who for my wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 and flex spot? All right, so we're setting the entire lineup here. Also, let me move our logo up here out of that text. That'll help a lot. All right, so wide receivers and running backs and flex. Just setting the whole lineup here, maybe. Oh no, he's got Jacobs and Henderson as the 1 and 2. Got it. I was looking ahead there and didn't see that. Now, is Henderson hurt?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, in clear. Okay. Was a full participant in Tuesday's practice. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm not aware of an injury.
Oh, I think he had an injury, but yeah, he had concerns about his availability for Thursday night's game, but should be good to go. Ramondre Stevenson listed as limited participants. Yeah, I'm guessing Ramondre is probably going to be out. All right, let's see. I think you have to start Adams, right?
Yeah, Adams is a must start for me there.
Oh man, this is kind of a gross.
It's not the perfect matchup, but like Stafford's on fire.
Yeah, but also with your other options.
Oh yeah, that too.
These other options are really rough. I think you kind of got to go Debo. Just out of pure
Debo makes me nervous.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think situationally he's going to get a lot of opportunity, right? I mean, who else are they throwing to? And they're playing against Miami. They're going to have to throw to keep up. I mean, but they are playing overseas too. Usually those are not great games.
Not great, yeah.
That makes me nervous.
I'm going to hold off on Debo, I think.
Is QJ back?
If Gadsden plays, you can't start QJ.
I like that. I think if Gadsden's out, then Quentin
Gadsden's
Johnson
out, you can start QJ.
Agreed.
Myers doesn't seem to be up and going in that offense yet. I like Addison this week against Chicago. I like
that a lot.
Washington, I think we talked about him earlier. Don't love the Los Angeles Charger matchup, but Tez is killing it, and he's going to be in a shootout against Buffalo.
Yep, I love that.
So for me, like your three receivers are Adams, Addison, Tez.
Yes, and then
if Gadsden's out, I would place QJ in place of Tez.
Yeah, so that's wide receiver 1, 2, and 3, and then a flex spot 2. So he's got running back Charbonnet or DeMarcado. I think you probably got to go Sharps there.
Yeah, you do. Los Angeles is tough. The Rams are tough against the run, though. That's not an ideal situation.
DeMarcado, I mean...
Honestly, I'd probably start another receiver.
Well, he needs a running back.
He said wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 and a flex.
Good Lord, yeah. Sorry, it's so confusing here. Yeah. Okay,
so go with Adams, Addison, Tez as your receivers.
Yep.
And your flex, start QJ if Gadsden's out. If he's not, start Debo.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think that has to be.
I don't trust Sharps or DeMarcado enough over those guys, I feel like.
No, me either.
I agree. Okay. Hunter wants to know Flacco or Bo Nix this week. Never thought I'd be having to answer that question. Jeez, oh Pete.
I'm going with Flacco here. Nix is not playing well, and Flacco's playing Baltimore. Who he used to play for, and they're playing at home. So
Nix looks like he
actually
has never even played football.
Wrong team. Flacco's playing Pittsburgh.
Yes, I still want that matchup.
I still wanted it to be Cleveland. I was like, wait, my brain's not working. I'm sorry. Yeah, like I'm not afraid of Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Flacco.
I want Flacco there, which is nuts. But
Nix just needs to get his crap together. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't have a roster spot, so I think I'm starting Nix this week again, but I am not happy about it. I thought Nix was going to be really good this year, and he looks atrocious.
He looked good early in the year.
Some.
I mean, he was top 5 for a little while, and now he's just not scoring points.
Yeah, it's bad. All right, let's see. Would you do Vidal, Daubs, and Bucky for Jay Jettas? Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Let's see. Would you flex Diggs against Jets or T. Higgins against Pittsburgh?
Diggs. Give me Diggs. No sauce? Yeah, give me Diggs.
I like both of them. That's hard.
I do like both, but if I'm picking one, it's Diggs.
Man, I feel like I can't trust T. Higgins, but he just keeps doing it. You know what I mean? I feel like he just keeps delivering. And it's really annoying. Because I keep talking crap on him, and then he keeps delivering points. So I'm looking here. Because last time they played Pitt, he had 22.5 points. That's really hard to... Can he repeat? Maybe not to that, but he's probably still going to have a pretty decent game. I think I'm going T. Higgins here, man.
Do what you gotta do.
I feel like his...
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yeah, I'm going T. Higgins here. Kyle's with Diggs. I'm going Higgins. Sorry, I know that's not helpful. Also, Booty is hurt still. Yeah, but I'm still going with T. Ravens defense, Falcons, or Pats?
I'm never starting a Ravens defense this year.
I'm leaning the Pats here, honestly, because the Jets just take so many freaking sacks. I mean, good Lord. Fields has been so bad. So bad.
Yeah. I think, I'm with you.
He just takes so many sacks.
He does. He takes a lot of sacks, but
they don't score a lot of points. They're just not capable of scoring points.
They're going to be without Garrett Wilson again, too.
Yeah.
So it's literally Fields and Brees, and that's it. That's all they got. And you can't run on them, so...
Yeah, I'm going Pat's defense there. All right. Would you stash Purdy and drop Brissett for him? I mean...
I'm not that excited to stash Purdy. Brissett's playing pretty well. Like, if you've got a starting QB, you probably don't need either one. But,
yeah...
I don't know. I'm not that excited about Purdy. Coming back from that long off on injury and then coming back. Are you going to start him in the playoffs when he does get back? I wouldn't.
I mean, if it's just your backup, I'm not. I think I'm curious on who your starting one is. Like, are you worried about bye week fill at all or anything? Or is this purely just in case of injury? Because if it's just in case of injury, like, I'm probably just looking at using that roster spot for something else. Mm-hmm. Like more of a defensive move against somebody else, is more probably what I'm looking at. In fact, look down and man, I'm already looking at this for some of my leagues. I'm looking at my future. Oh, he's got Nix as his other quarterback. Speaking of Nix, would you start Brissett or Nix?
I like Brissett this week against the Niners.
Yeah, I'm playing Brissett over Bo Nix there. But I'm already looking at like, okay, my opponent 2 weeks from now is going to need this player possibly on the waiver wire. I have a roster spot open. I'm going to go pick this guy up so that he can't go pick up on his bye week and stuff. Like when you know a big bye week's coming up in week 12 or week 14 or something like that, I'm looking at those bye weeks and I'm seeing how I can put my opponents in a tight spot there. I'm already looking weeks ahead for the waiver wire. I don't need these players. I just know that those guys will, which is kind of a jerk move, but I love doing it.
And yeah, I mean, you're a psychopath.
So. Yeah. I love putting my opponents in a tight spot.
Doing so much extra.
Especially after trade deadline, because they're pretty much hosed. I mean, it puts them in a bad spot. So, let's see. Would you pick up Dart or Brissett off waivers? I would pick up Dart for sure.
Dart for sure.
Yeah. Dart way better, and concussion will keep him out maybe 1 week.
Yeah.
So
I'm not worried about the Brissett and McBride stack that much. Dart's you want Dart.
Yeah. I trust Dart a lot more. Also, if you make the playoffs, Dart has Washington, Minnesota, then Las Vegas. And if for some reason your league is stupid and goes to week 18 for the championship, he plays Dallas, even better. So that's like the one time I would approve of your league going to week 18 for the championship.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. George, he plays. Let's see. Sup guys, need a running back or need two running backs. Sorry, that's really difficult with the spelling. Guys need 2 running backs for this week. Non-PPR, Henderson, Marks, Harvey, or Benson if he returns. First of all, Harvey, yes.
Not touching Benson first week back.
Also not doing that, but Harvey with J.K. Dobbins going to be out. Harvey for sure for me.
Yeah, and I like Henderson against the Jets. Honestly, I like the Marks matchup, but you got to get Henderson and Harvey in there.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think that's a pretty easy call, honestly.
Because last time I loved the Marks matchup and started him, he got 3 touches. So,
yeah, Woody Marks he's a roller coaster ride. He's a boomer bust running back, which is really sad.
He's a bit of an enigma. Yeah.
Let's see. July. James Cook or Javonte Williams rest of season. Cook playoff schedule is rough, but I like the Bills more than Cowboys. Hey, this is fantasy. Don't let your personal feelings get in.
A little bit. I own CeeDee Lamb in almost every league, but
hey, but he's also a fantasy stud. It's not.
Yeah, let me see.
I'm looking here.
Looking at schedules real quick.
I do love that Javonte plays Washington in his championship weekend here in week 17. That's really nice.
Yeah. Here's the thing. James Cook has pretty decent matchups until you get to the playoffs. And then he plays New England and Cleveland, which are the top 2 run defenses in the league, and Philly.
Yeah.
Championship. That'll get you eliminated before you even get to the championship game.
That's tough, dude.
Javonte, Vegas, Philly, Kansas City, and Detroit are tough, but they're Minnesota, Chargers, those are all tough. But they're not Cleveland and New England. And, I mean, the Buffalo passing game is not working great. They're going to stack the box on Cook, especially in that cold weather. The passing game always shuts down in Buffalo towards the end of the year.
Thank you.
I think the game scripts for Javonte will keep him getting the ball. Plus, championship week, Washington.
Yeah,
give me Javonte.
Yeah, I want Williams here too. So, alrighty. Someone dropped Jaden Daniels. Should I pick him up? I got Drake May. It sounded like if you have the roster spot to stash him, if nothing else, at least a defensive move there. You're probably not going to start him over Drake May, but
you don't want someone else. Spot, it doesn't hurt to stash him
because Drake May week 16, 17, Baltimore Jet. I mean, Dude, Drake May's schedule for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
The Jets, the Bengals, the Giants, then a bye, then the Bills, then the Ravens, the Jets again. Oh my god. And then Miami to finish it off, but that'll be after fantasy season. But
Who does Jaden play on New
oh
England's bye week?
god, Jaden plays. That's on week 14. Jaden Daniels plays Minnesota.
So not a great matchup, but at least if you got a guy that caliber.
But you don't want someone picking up Jane Daniels to potentially play week 15 against the Giants, week 16 against Philly, or week 17 against Dallas. You don't want them playing against like the Giants and Dallas stuff. I don't want someone starting him against me in those weeks either. So
Yeah.
if you have the spot, I would do that. So yeah. People, this is the time of year, man. People start making some weird drops because you're having to cover these bye weeks, and people need to win these weeks. So people are making tough decisions and dropping some players that shouldn't probably be dropped and would never be dropped. But
True.
and Daniels, I mean, they're not even placing him on IR. So
But we see how that went with Bucky, so it doesn't tell you the whole story.
yeah.
Because if they're that far out of everything, do they even bother bringing him back?
Well, that's my thought too. Yeah, I mean, if they're not winning any games, why would you? But also, I'm just happy to know it's not serious enough for them immediately to shut him down because it looked
It looks gnarly. Yeah. That
really
looked
bad.
so bad.
But I heard maybe his elbow has a history of stuff kind of like that. So if anyone knows anything about Jane Daniels having a weird elbow history, let me know. Luckily, it was on his left arm too, right? Yeah, his non-throwing arm. So that helps a ton, right? But there's still a lot of movement in there, but not all that whipping action. So I don't know. But Jaden Daniels, man, I'm a little bit bitter about Jaden Daniels. As you know, I'm an Arizona State fan as well. So go Devils. And he started off there and then transferred out went and got a Heisman with LSU. Jerk. But our buddy Jay got to make some custom cleats for Jaden Daniels that he got to wear while he was there. And so that was pretty cool too. So he's a big LSU fan and made him some cleats and everything. So that's pretty neat. All right, let's see. Smitty, what up, Smitty? Start 2 running backs, Monty, White, Hall, or Hunt.
Well, Monty's been playing pretty rough lately. They're just feeding Gibbs.
They really are. I'm really surprised.
White, Bucky's gonna miss again. You can run on Buffalo.
Yep.
Plus, he'll catch some balls because that'll be a competitive game. So give me White for sure. Hunt, I don't know from week to week which running back they're going to use in Kansas City. I don't really trust their running game there. So Hall, he's going to catch some passes. You're basically banking on him to maybe bust a long one like he did last week against Cleveland in this matchup. So I guess, yeah, give me White and Hall.
I'm double checking how I feel about everything here. I'm on White for sure. And yeah, I don't like this usage of Montgomery. I mean, he did get 15 carries.
He's just become really touchdown dependent lately.
Yeah. And I mean, they're even letting Gibbs handle it in the end zone. I mean, he and Gibbs had the same amount of carries. Both had 15 carries. Montgomery had 1 target and Gibbs had 4.
Gibbs is just a better running back with his touches.
100%. And it's not like they're going to be like blowing them out where, I mean, we saw how that even worked with Washington. I mean, Montgomery, we thought game plan was going to play into Montgomery's favor and it was going to really help him go. And that didn't even happen. So, yeah, but he's averaging 4.73 yards a carry. I mean, it's not like, I don't know. Granted, it's not 9.47 like Gibbs. Gibbs is just tearing it up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, White for sure, and then I think I'm going Brees. I was tempted to say Hunt, but I can't start Hunt over Brees Hall.
No.
Just can't do it. And Breece Hall, I mean, he just went up against Cleveland, and we know how good Cleveland's defense has been against running backs. They've shut them down, and Breece still got 21 points against them. He's one of the only running backs that has produced against Cleveland this year. So,
yeah.
I mean, they don't really have much else going for that offense. Breece Hall is that offense right now. So, I mean, he had 21 carries last game. Only one reception is really strange, honestly, but
yeah. But it was a 42-yard touchdown.
Yeah, so is what it is. See, they weren't expecting it either. Cleveland was surprised. Oh. Let's see. Alex says, this is my team for week 11. What do you think? So he's got Drake May, Hindi, Judkins, JSN, Chettis, McBride. You just came to brag. That's all this is.
Yeah.
I do see Harvey on your bench there, but I'm trying to think of who I would even
Nobody
play him over. You know, like you've got so much talent there that.
Yeah, he's got to sit. I mean,
that's tough to have to sit Harvey.
That's a 10-teamer. You cheated. Yeah. You definitely cheated.
I agree. Harvey playing against Kansas City. Yeah, not really. I like it, dude. I think you got a heck of a team there. That's for sure.
You just want to come in here and flex.
God.
We'll allow it.
Yeah, that's nice. I like it. Let's see. Milp says, I trade Woody, Marks, and Sutton for Adunze and Singletary. I felt like this is a close trade, full PPR.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, Singletary is not anything special.
Nah.
Tracy's going to be more effective there, but like Adunze for Sutton and Marks, I'm okay with it. If you can afford to let Marks go like that, if you don't need a running back,
I'm going to guess probably so.
Sutton's been struggling with Bo Nix playing poorly. So, yeah, I like Adunze.
Yeah, I agree. Caleb, that offense as a whole has been kind of a surprise for me. I wasn't expecting them to kind of pull it together as much as they did.
Yeah.
So Caleb Williams has been playing fairly well. I will give him that. But also, they have a nice schedule, so that kind of helps. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago's schedule has been really not too difficult. Especially when I see it, like some of these teams that like the Cowboys have even had to play against and stuff. I mean, I guess Chicago was one of them, but Dallas is not very good this year. But so if Dallas was ever going to have a tough schedule, this was the year to do it. Just go in there, lose your games. I wish we would lose more games so that we get a better draft pick. Because
we're going to do the old
8-8
typical Cowboys 8-8.
Go get your number 17
middle of the first round pick, and
yeah, it sucks. You are welcome, Alex. All right, who is starting for the Giants at QB?
Wilson went in for him when he got hurt, so I assume.
Yeah, I would assume the same. I don't think they're gonna. I wish it was Jameis Winston. That would be fantastic. I would say for Wandell and Slayton probably, but.
Since when do the fantasy players get what we want?
Yeah, never. Now Darius Slayton is looking pretty good out there. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
or at least he was. So we'll see how Russ does when he comes in. He was benched for a reason, but he didn't come in and do much work against Chicago. Let's see. Milp says, thanks, guys. I also have Torrey Horton on my bench, so I don't really want both wide receivers. My running back room is okay. Yep.
Oh, correction on the next line. Franklin, not Horton.
Troy Franklin.
Ugh. Which I'm good with that. I mean, Franklin's been playing better anyways, so.
Yeah, Franklin's been tearing it up, honestly. I have him in a dynasty league, and right now I'm happy about that get. I got him in like the late 4th round of like dynasty. It may have even been better than that. I may even be able to pick him up after the draft or something stupid. Bunch of idiots let me get him.
But also, how come when I read his name, I hear it like, meow? Like he helped.
Meow.
Meow. Meow.
We're idiots. I love
Yes.
it. Oh, never mind. I got him at the pick 206 in the rookie draft. I thought I got him at
No.
4 in the 4th, but
Well, I
either
just
way,
wish you weren't such a liar.
I am a freaking liar.
Red alert! You can't trust Corey.
Vash the Vash. All right. Howdy. Welcome in. Ooh, he has really good questions. Dude, absolutely, Vash. That's what we're here for. That's why we're live. That's why we're streaming. We're here for you to ask your questions. We got 24 more minutes, so type quickly, but also accurately, so we know what the heck you're talking about. Don't make this difficult because you're rushing your stuff.
Yeah.
So, any more questions, guys?
Gotta be very
Everyone
clear.
else, get your questions in. Trade deadlines are coming up. When are y'all's trade deadlines? You guys, let us know when your trade deadlines are. We were having a discussion before popping on here of when trade deadlines actually were, because we do a Fantasy Wall Street show every week and talking about trades, and we're trying to figure out exactly when that show will probably end. Most of our leagues end on week 12, but there's a lot of leagues, I think, default to week 11. Some go a little bit crazy and go all the way to 14, but you have to go in and physically change that. I think most defaults are week 11 or week 12. So let us know when your deadlines are. Smitty says November 22nd for him. So that's still pretty good ways out. So that's after next week. You got an actual date, not just the week there. So I'm just curious on when everyone's cutoffs are there. We got World of Gzz. Let's see. Who do you like more?
World of Jesus, is that? It could be.
Who do you like more, Rico and Nico or Rice and Chase Brown? Rice and Chase Brown.
It's actually tough. I like Rice over Nico. I like Rico over Chase. Crap.
That is good. I think I just like Rice over Nico enough.
Yeah, I do too. Chase Brown's been playing better since Flacco got in town. So, yeah, I'm with you. Give me Rice and Brown. But it's close. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a very, very good question. Chase Brown, I like his playoff Baltimore, Miami, Arizona. Dowdle playing New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Seattle is not bad, though. Huh. But, man, I like Rice. Rice is real good. Dude. All right. Vash the Vash, who came in with his really good questions. Let's see what he's got here. He's 8-3. Congrats, and a 10-man PPR. So I love that. He's talking to the 3-8 team, who is only one game from playoffs, and I want to trade him Egbuka for Dowdle and Quentin Johnson for Pickens. Okay, so I made actually. Let me see if I can swap these. There you go, Kyle. So we'll swap this so you can see. Can you see the chat over there? See his team? Okay. And then he wants to trade him Egbuka for Dowdle and Quentin Johnson for Pickens. So really, Egbuka,
Quentin Johnson or Pickens. So Dowdle and Pickens.
Got it. Man, reading is hard. Reading is hard.
Definitely Dowdle and Pickens is who I'd go for. Which I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Oh, I would do that. Yeah. Dowdle and Pickens would be a great get there.
Because you still got Rice as your number 2. Pickens slides in at flex. Pearsall when he's back healthy. Harrison's been playing good with Brissett. Like, yeah, I'm good with this.
So that would give you Gibbs, Henderson, Hampton coming back, and Dowdle.
Yeah, I like that.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's pretty sick. So he's already got Gibbs, Henderson. God, yeah. And Hampton. Yeah, I would do that, dude. I would try for Dowdle and Pickens. I don't trust Quentin Johnson enough. QJ's not worth it in there. Pickens for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know that they'll do it, though. That seems to be a lot for Egbuka.
Yeah, you might have to throw him a little something. Throw Parker Washington or something in there.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. What else could you throw in there?
It looks like he's getting more that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. He says, I was actually trying to sweeten it up with Dallas. Love it. And Pickens has been fantastic. So that offense doesn't have many problems. It's Dallas's defense that has been just atrocious. Now, we did call it at the beginning of the year. I think we said George Pickens would be a top 20 wide receiver. Is that what we said? But
I don't remember now.
He's sitting at number 5 right now. But we also didn't project Lamb getting hurt and him being the number 1 wide receiver on the team for so long. So that helped, that boosted him a little bit. But I mean, even with him back, he's averaging like 15 points a game, 16 points a game. So
yeah,
he's doing fantastic. Pickens has been a great addition to that team. World of Guz, I'm just going to call it that. Let's see.
I like mine better, but whatever.
Do what? What'd you say?
I liked mine better.
What was yours?
World of Jesus.
Oh, that's it. That's got to be it, actually. I think that's actually what it is. So let us know, World of Guzz, if it's actually World of Jesus, because that actually makes more sense.
I have a hard time believing Guzz. Maybe Guz.
That's what I said, World of Guz, but
I'm not going down that road.
Yep, that's what I was going for there too. Anyways, if Dart doesn't play, who would you rather start, Rodgers versus Cincinnati or Jacoby Brissett against San Francisco?
Give me that Cincinnati matchup.
I think you got to do it. Rodgers, though, has not, as a fantasy QB, has not been doing well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, not great. So
I'd still take my chances with him against Cincinnati. Last time they played Cincinnati, he had 25 points, so he can take advantage of a good enough matchup.
Yeah, this is not a good league. I should not be in this league scoring. That's messing with all my player scores. I was like 32. No way. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah. So you were right, Kyle. World of Jesus. Good job. But yes, here going Rodgers versus Cincinnati, not Jacoby against San Francisco. But though, in my opinion, they'll probably turn out about the same. Just a guess.
I disagree.
But I think Rodgers is a safer start here.
5 points of each other, I guess, is close.
Yeah.
Close enough. So,
you think Dowdle will still continue his great weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not. It's crazy how Chuba Hubbard just became chopped liver. Dowdle's just been tearing it up, dude. So it is what it is. All right, back over here. I was offered Bowers, Worthy for Henry. I'm guessing that's going to be. Let's see. I went to counter Henry, Addison for Lad, Bowers. Oh, you're not getting that.
Why would you do that? You're getting Ladd.
Yeah, he would be getting Ladd and Bowers, but there's no way you're getting Ladd and Bowers for Henry and Addison. So
I feel like if you can get Bowers for Henry, you're winning.
Yeah, I mean, your tight end's Laporta, which isn't bad anyway.
See, his other running backs are Judkins, Javonte, Henderson. Oh, he's got Laporta. Dude, get Bowers and trade Laporta. Do it.
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to do Henry. You might be able to throw Laporta in there with Henry, Addison and get Ladd, but I doubt it. I just don't see them doing that deal. But you can try it because you won't need Laporta if you're getting Bowers. So you might be able to sweeten that deal up. Give it a shot maybe, but Henry, Addison, Laporta for Ladd and Bowers. Maybe. But let's see. Yeah, it's pronounced Jesus. But a lot of people usually just say Zuz. Well, we had to get your name right. Didn't want to offend you, World of Jesus. All right, let's see. Start one. What, Kyle?
World of Gazuz.
World of Gazuz. No, way to Way to figure that one out, Kyle. That was a good puzzle. All right, let's see. Start 1 in the flex, full PPR. Woody at Tennessee or Henderson against
Henderson by a
the Jets.
mile.
Yeah, I'm going Henderson there. By a mile is a bit much, but Henderson.
Did you watch him?
By 3/4 of a mile.
By
Let's
a
not
mile.
exaggerate.
I'm not. If I was exaggerating, I would have said 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
I'm being honest when I say a mile.
You can't say distances that you can't run.
I can't even walk that.
I can't run a mile right now either, dude. I would die.
Well, there you go. We're both wrong.
Yeah. I tried running around my neighborhood here. I probably ran about a mile when all was said and done, maybe a little over. I was sore for like 5 days. I guess I haven't used my leg muscles like that in a long time. I don't know. But I was not prepared for the repercussions of jogging around the neighborhood for a little while. That was not fun.
Actions have consequences, Corey.
I know.
You can't just get all cocky and go running out of nowhere.
Oh, I agree.
I've been successfully not running for several years now, and I don't get sore.
And you're in shape.
Very round shape, yes.
Round as a shape. I agree. Okay. Any other fun storylines that we should discuss going into this week that you can think of? Any other injuries?
Jesus, another question here real quick.
Oh, that just popped up on my screen here. 2-8. Do I still have a chance? I mean, it's hard to say. 10-man league with 6 make playoffs. The 6th seed is currently 5-5. You're gonna have to win out. You're gonna need some. You're gonna need some Jesus.
You're gonna need some help, brother. You're really gonna need some help.
What kind of league is this? Is this like a keeper league? Is it, a dynasty league? Just could you play for next year? Like in our home league, anyone that's 2-8 right now is probably going to start selling off players. We don't have anyone that's 2-8. Everyone's still kind of in the playoff hunt in our league. But once it gets to this point, if you were 2-8, you'd start selling players for draft picks the next year and stuff like that. So, just kind of curious on if y'all allow draft pick trade stuff, because if you do, I'd probably go ahead and move on to look into the future there. 2-8 is not going to really be.
And if you're not, then embrace the spoiler role.
That's true.
Go beat the teams that are on the fence and knock them out of the playoffs. That's a fun rule.
Don't set your lineups on the week of people that you do want to make the playoffs and allow them to. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't be that guy.
Please don't be that.
Now, I do have a bone to pick. In our family league, we do have somebody that is not setting their lineup every week. They have like guys on bye. They have guys on IR in their lineup, and they're still winning their damn games. And it's annoying the crap out of me.
What's funny is this last week there were 2 of them that didn't set it, and they played each other, which is I thought was hilarious. But ridiculous. Yeah, so one of the teams that never sets it, he had a team half his team was on a bye or hurt when he played me, beat me. The next week he played Mom with 4 active people on his roster and beat her too. It's like, seriously?
Wild, dude.
Yeah.
Also, he says he offered me Bowers in the first place. I wasn't even looking for a trade. He thinks he's selling high, maybe. I don't know. I don't know
how. He just had a terrible game.
Yeah, just thinking he's selling him before he maybe gets hurt again. I don't know. I got JSNT and Addison, my main wide receivers. Yeah, I mean, hell, you may be able to keep Bowers and Laporta. Just start them both. Start one in your tight end and one in your flex. I'm not above that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not above starting a tight end and flex.
Yeah,
I have McBride in almost all of my leagues this year, and I ended up grabbing Gadsden in most of them too. I've been starting him in flex spots.
100%. Let's see. Yeah, he says redraft, and it's funny because my team isn't even bad. He's got Dart, Genty, Judkins, Egbuka, Adams, McBride, Henderson, and the flex. Yeah, that's
just bad luck on the schedule, bro.
Well, Henderson hasn't been a thing all year.
No, right? But look at the rest of that team.
I know. Well, Genty he's good, but he hasn't been big time all year. He hasn't met those expectations. Judkins was out for a chunk.
He should not be 2-8.
No, I agree with that.
Even with
Adams,
a dental win in the schedule, you shouldn't be 2-8 with that
I feel
roster.
like McBride started booming with just I mean, this is
Although, I mean, Dart started late. I mean, if you can get Dart healthy, you can start winning out here, I
I
think.
feel like you started off like 0-6 and have gone 2-2 sets is how I feel. But probably wrong, but just throwing that out there. Playing the 60 this week, and thankfully he has GT. Oh, gotta love when those bye weeks play in your favor.
Thank God, dude. I played against JT in several leagues last week, and it broke my heart. I was in a fetal position on the floor crying all afternoon.
Jason wants to know, will you trade Tet and Vidal for any Hall, Judkins, Jalen Warren, Henry? I have Rico, so don't want 2 Panthers, and I also got Hampton back week 13 and 14. That's nice. Try sell Vidal. Yeah, I would try to sell Vidal too.
I'd shoot for Judkins first, Warren second, Hall third.
What'd you say?
I'd rank them Judkins, Warren, Hall, Henry. That's the order I'd go for them in.
Yeah, I think that's the order I'm in too. I hate putting Henry at 4 on that list. That is just a heartbreaker.
He's not playing good.
He's not. No,
And I
he's
don't like him this week either.
No, I don't like him.
Cleveland?
I like that he gets to play Cincinnati twice still and the Jets once, but ending with New England and Green Bay in weeks 16, 17 is rough.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up Jalen Warren really quick, kind of see what his. Yeah, I like his schedule. Yeah, I think you have to go Judkins at 1 there though. Then I said Warren. Hall.
Judkins has the best schedule there, but I also think he's the best running back in the group.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Hall's schedule too much, but
after this week, he's got New England this week, and then
but that team is a bust.
Yeah,
I'm so sad he didn't get traded.
I don't know if he'll be able to get Judkins, but that's who I'd try for.
Yeah, I would try it. I still feel like he's less of a name than someone like Breece Hall, right? Someone spent more on Breece Hall in the draft.
Well, the people that own him don't think so. So I've tried approaching him in all of my leagues earlier this year.
True.
He was the number 1 running back in the league from day 1. So
ooh, yeah. Which tight end is best this week? Theo Johnson might already be starting Wandale. Strange, K. Dotton already starting White.
Isn't Strange still on IR?
I haven't heard him coming off IR. I have not heard that news.
No, not Strange. I think
because I don't know when he's actually returning. They are opening his 21-day return window this week.
You gotta go with Otten. Like he was actually looking his way quite a bit this last week, and they're fixing to get in a big time game with Buffalo. Like, give me Otten.
Yeah, I don't like Theo Johnson with Dart out.
No, well, yeah, good point.
So he picked up when Dart came in, I feel like. So yeah, I think Otten's kind of your guy here. Woof, that's rough. Okay, start 1 QB this week. Mariota, Rodgers, Geno, or Tua? Don't throw up. Don't throw up on screen, Kyle.
Go with Rodgers against Cincy.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. I wish you could get your hands on Joe Flacco. That would be.
This might be one time I'd actually be okay starting Tua.
Not Geno against Dallas?
No, never Geno.
Yeah, here's my worry about, again, Tua. These overseas games, man, those offenses just usually don't perform.
Yeah, he's been so awful. Never mind. Stick with Rodgers. Don't.
Yeah, I think Rodgers is your one here. So
yeah,
just throwing that out there. All right, we got a couple more minutes. I suppose we should work our way through some of these. We got just a few left here in the chat. I'm in 3 leagues. My QBs are Nix in 1, Dart in 1, and Jones Dak in another. Well, that's good at least. Which league should I target Joe Burrow and how much fab? If he's back week 14. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want him in the one you got Nix, because Nix is not looking great.
Yeah, agreed.
So that's the one I would go for. Jones Dak, I think you're set there. I wouldn't give up either of those guys and go for Burrow.
Yeah.
I mean, Dart, you might as well. Well, no. You're going to have to give up a roster spot that you're going to need another quarterback unless you just want to roster 3 quarterbacks. So, but the next one for sure. You're going to need another quarterback that you can start this week over Dart. So that's a tough spot to be in, Jason, for sure. All right, let's see. I actually went 0-4, then 1-1, and then lost the next 4. Finally won 1 last week. Good Lord, man.
That's about right.
Yep. That does sound right. But 0-4, I knew you started off bad because most of your players that you have going now. But man, you had you have the rookie team in there. That's what you got. I have Love, Burrow, and Dart in a super flex. Ugh. Man, you could have had Burrow and Dart going. Should I try and trade Love before the deadline this week with Burrow coming back in a few weeks? I'm 8-2. I mean, who are you going to start? I wouldn't do that. I would not do that.
Hang on to that depth in a super flex, bro.
I know you're 8-2, but I would, with that's power right there. There's a reason why you're 8-2. When you make it into the playoffs and you get to you have those, and there's no guarantee of when Burrow comes back, right? We're just kind of thinking that's going to be it. So there's no guarantee.
If they make it back, if they let him come back at all, they might not even let him come back.
Yeah, if that team's not doing good, why bring him back?
You survived this season and those injuries because of that depth. Don't give it up now. Love is not good enough to carry your superflex team. Burrow and Dart are. You need two. So just stick with that depth.
If you trade away one of them and hope that in 2 weeks you have Burrow back and then don't, I mean, yeah, you're putting yourself in a really tight spot going into playoffs. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If you were, if you had 3 or 4 wins and you're trying to make the playoffs, yeah, I'd make a move. But you're 8-2, just roll it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like Corey said, just roll with it. Keep going.
I said something smart for once. Let's see. I dealt with so many injuries and made so many trades. I'm glad you could find someone to freaking trade with you. Jeez. I'm thirsty this year. Ain't nobody giving me any trades this year. I think we also get a bad rap. I don't think people want to trade with us because we all on YouTube.
Well, they want to throttle us in every deal, and we don't let them do it.
Yep, exactly.
So they just don't even try to trade with us anymore.
But it sounds like you need one of these shirts because your fantasy team's playing bad, which are available at fsan.shop. You can see down there. You use code FFCK15 for 15% off. Just throwing that out there. Shameless plug.
Christmas right around the corner, guys.
That's true.
Halfway through November. Hello.
I think we offer gift cards in there. Just throwing that out there. Who for my QB1? Bo Nix, CJ Stroud, McCarthy, Brissett, Rodgers, or Flacco? Are we going to say Flacco here, Kyle?
Oh, no, man. Let me look at something.
I mean, is Stroud for sure back this week?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going with Flacco here.
I mean, he's remaining in concussion.
He's been playing so well. And Pittsburgh's not that scary of a matchup. Yeah, go with Flacco.
JJ McCarthy playing against Chicago. I know week 1 he had 26 points against them. I think Flacco will get that easy.
I think with Jones back, I think they lean on the run a little bit in this game.
Yeah.
So. Go Flacco.
Yeah, I think I'm going Flacco here. That is a wild world we're living in. But that does end it. We hit 10 o'clock. When I say on the dot, right as I was saying that it turned 10:01. Darn it. All right. That's going to end it for us anyways. Guys, thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. Hopefully you get some trades before your trade deadline. Hopefully you get some wins in here and make the playoffs. Keep tuning in, guys. We will continue to be here to help you every Tuesday night. Come and hang out with us. We also have other shows all over the network. Me and Kyle do a couple more shows, and then we've got so much content on our YouTube channel for you to tune into. We've got a website. You can read articles, all kinds of fun stuff. Come hang out with us and the rest of the team throughout the week, and good luck.
One last thing. I'm going to slide in here before Corey ends the show. Next week, if you've been with us a while, you've seen JV's show on here. He's going to be with us next week, and Brandon's back as well. So, special guest next week. JV show.
Yeah. Dang, we got a foursome coming in next week?
Coming in hot. Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. You don't want to miss it, guys. We'll see you then.